What you think, man?
I've been in the polyamory lifestyle. I can't even say lifestyle because it's not a lifestyle. It's a way of loving, not a way of living. I've been polyamorous for about 10 years now.
Okay.
And the mindset for me is mentally, I think I've been polyamorous longer than actually practicing it because I've always felt that this like monogamy just doesn't fit for me. Right. I don't understand why I have to only love one person or why I can only show affection for one person. Where is this written? Why do I have to go along with what the societal standard supposedly is?
Right.
And then the problem comes when you love somebody too much. When you let yourself love somebody too much,
and they don't love you the same.
It's not even matter whether they love you back or not. They can love you back, but it's still unhealthy to love somebody that much. Which I understand that ideology of that. Well, I can't have. I might as well. I've been there. I know that. But at the same time, you have to realize, what your culpability is in a relationship going, however it went. You start thinking about, well, damn, I did this. So, you can love somebody too much. And then, see, that complicates things for us men because we already have a hard time forming those emotional attachments. You already told them, don't do that.
The missing link to that goes back to a time before we were even fathers. Why doesn't my father like that? Is that a protection for me?
Right.
Or is that the way he was raised? Or maybe somebody hugged him one day, a man hugged him. I'm not saying this is what happened, but I'm just saying we got
No, but there are things that could have happened that absolutely that caused him to be the way he is.
Made him feel weird, needed.
Right.
So the things that we think are sometimes a rejection or a lack may have been a protection.
And most of the time they are like absolutely. So if we don't understand that, all we know is a rejection.
But see, like what I understand with my father,
men were going to jail, killing each other, and then now we got bisexual, then we got gays, now we got transgender. So with all of that going on, the purpose of that was removing the black man, the black male from the household. Okay? So with him not being in the household, she's getting the welfare, or she's out there in the workforce, forced to take care of herself, and if she have children, to take care of the children alone. Whether he's in jail, whether he's dead, whether he's bisexual, whether he's gay, whatever. The black male was removed from the home, and black woman was forced to provide for the children, for herself.
You're missing one other thing that removes the black male from the home. That's white women. Because after white was a run on black men, white women. Yeah, white women. At one point, black men, they just had to have a white woman, no matter what their social economical status was. White women was the way to go. And so that pulled a lot of black men out of the house.
Damn, I sure missed that. I mean, I know Rick James, I know, you hit it. I just didn't think of that as a major absence of the black man. So
being a provider means so many things.
Right.
It means put you in a house. It means I got your back. It means we're doing this together. It means I'm not going to walk away when things get hard. That's providing, right? I'm going to provide emotional protection so that you can, I'll be present for you when you don't feel like you can be there for yourself or whatever, So there's so much more definition to the thing, right? And even on the flip side, looking at, men with kids, right? I remember I did not want a man who had kids. And I was about 25 when I met my ex-husband and stuff like that.
Yo, what's happening with you? Thanksgiving Eve, you're in tune with DJ Black on the Speak On It podcast, 2K24. And tonight we got a lot of things going on, We're getting ready to hop into this exclusive interview. We did a podcast last week where we spoke on the topic. Let me see the original topic, not to begin. Okay. Why are so many men struggling with their sexuality today? That was the topic of last week. And so this week, we were putting in our 2 cents, what I'm saying, what we think heterosexually. And then we had a bisexual on here the therapist was giving her views on what she thought about it. And so this week we need to, instead of us giving our 2 cents, you know what I'm saying? Love that chat. Yeah, we got somebody on here who's gonna really break it down tonight. So yeah, so let me touch up on some things before I bring the guest on. And okay, what's been going on in the news? Just doing a quick little brief because Thanksgiving Eve, people in the kitchen cooking, you know what I'm saying? I'm smelling the oven and a little pies and things, but I'm waiting to, smell some turkey or something. Turkey legs, turkey necks. So I can slip downstairs and ease in the pot. But all right, we already know Kendrick dropped his album, a surprise album last week. And I'm digging it. It's cool. It's not giving off it's not classic Kendrick. It's not a Mr. Morale, and damn sure not Mad City. But it's cool. He's stepping out his elements. A couple songs on there kind of sound like the Not Like Us. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting mixed reviews. The Kendrick fans, some of them super love it. And the ones who got into him since Not Like Us, pretty cool. Then the people who just was used to classic Kendrick, because Kendrick had kind of like a East Coast kind of swag to his music. And so, we were kind of expecting that. So we're just going to see where they go with it. And, it may be cool. But so far, I'm loving the Luther joint. I like the broccoli. He got another one on there. He got about three or four good, strong that could be singles. And the other ones, they cool songs. So I'm gonna see where it go with it. Then, supposedly gave us two shots at Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I don't really hear that in the record, but that's what they're saying. But big ups to Kendrick. It's not classic Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a cool project. You know what I'm saying? We'll just have to see. I need 2 more weeks to see, where it's gonna go. All right. Got one more topic I'm gonna touch up on, then I gotta bring my guest on. And people talking about the it's not really I guess like a lawsuit, you know what I'm saying? It's not really suing or nothing, but about Drake calling out UMG for putting money behind the Not Like Us track to make it go, to help it go viral, because it was gonna go viral anyway, because it's a tight ass song. to make it go viral, and paying iHeartRadio, Spotify, and places like that to play the record more, calling him a pedo. Now, that gets deeper than rap per se, than the hood. Oh, that's a bitch move. When you are an icon like the Drakes and all of them, accusations like that can actually hurt your career, kill your brand. So that's why he's going after UMG. It has nothing to do with Kendrick. He called Kendrick a wife beater. Kendrick called him a pedo. Those good names, but the world frowns more on pedos than they do a man hitting his wife, one time, allegedly. So being that those have never been proven, no allegations against him, no sexual assaults, no RICOs, sex trafficking, he just said that they promoted a record that they knew would possibly harm his career, his brand, and his future. So he's got a lawsuit against them. So what becomes of it, I don't know, but we will see. And let's see. Hold on. Check one more thing here. Mhm. And so, like I said, we spoke up on the growing trend of people or men, because women kind of been exploring their sexuality. It's not as big as a woman being in touch with herself and her spirituality than it is for a man. It's much more harder for men to come out and admit to being gay, transgender, or whatever, coming out of the closet than it is for a woman. So we were all over the place. And I'm going to bring up some of the things we were saying on the previous podcast when it came to that. But so tonight is not about how. I actually want to talk to someone who can educate us on what's really going on, how it happened, his journey, what he experienced. Because he came at a time where it's more accepted. You couldn't say this, you couldn't do this easily 15 years ago. It wasn't, you couldn't do that then. So he came out at a time where it's cool. It's okay. And I used to rap, so it's okay to be gay. So and then he came out right before the movement, the LGBTU movement. He came in on the height of that. And I've been knowing this brother forever. I grew up across the street from him. His mom and I and his aunt are real cool. I'm talking about neighbors where if you needed some salt, you know what I'm saying? You needed to borrow some sugar or something, that type of close. So he's like fam, you know what I'm saying? So when he's ready, I'm gonna bring him on, and I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna go live with Lynn. We're gonna see through the lens of Lynn. See, I'm giving him all these topics here. He can start his own show and make more money than he's doing going live. But I'm gonna welcome him to the stage in a moment and let him give you his truth. We got questions and we want answers. And this guy, he tell it like it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, I cut for him. He tell it like it is. They're like me. I'm gonna tell like, hey, what's up, George? What's happening with you?
Good evening. Good evening. How are you this Thanksgiving Eve?
Man, it's going good. It's great. It's great.
Great.
Yeah, we're gonna get on here. At the end, I guess we'll tell what all we're thankful for.
Right.
But Liam is a very busy person. Very, very busy. I'm gonna try to bring him on to the stage. Let's see, because he's in here different. There he is. Lenny Lynn, what's happening, man? What's that? Wait, Lenny Lynn, what's happening for me? A long time. What's been up?
What's up, hey, D Black?
Good evening.
What's up? What's up?
Doing sir up
Then,
here.
Luke, Big Luke been trying to get me to get you on here, man, for about a year and a half.
Okay.
And every time Jonathan. And every time I try to reach out, you in Texas, you in Atlanta, you everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes
me.
you can't be contacted. Nobody know where you at, So since we did that show last week, I'm a person that walk by faith. Oh, and lower your volume some because I'm hearing some cracking. Lower your volume a little bit.
Okay.
So we did our show last week where we was wondering what actually make a person how do they know that they like the same sex? You know what I'm saying? Are you born? Is it a gene? We was all over the place. If you go and watch the previous podcast. So I was like, you know what? We did that show. Let me reach out. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're busy. I said, let me reach out and see, can he just come on here and shed some light? Now, my first interview I did with a guy named David, and he practiced poly. And he came on here and kind of enlightened us on the poly movement. And so, yeah, turn your volume down a little bit more, that sound.
Is it mine or his?
Say something, George.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay.
Somebody hit mute on you right quick, Lynn. Let me see. Say something, George.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, you straight. All right, okay. Lynn, come back. Say something.
What's up?
Lynn clear as hell, so it may not be Lynn. I don't know. But it's an after sound, but we can get through it. Whoever can hear me talking is them. If I'm echoing or you hear the delay, it's delay because of how we doing it. But so yeah, we discovered it wasn't a gene. Now I got several, a lot of questions, but start off by telling about yourself. Because like I say, you'll be the biggest ones. David came on and talked about the poly. I think I had Rufus on here. We was talking about the beginning of hip hop. And I interviewed one other person, but you're the biggest influence. You blew up. And I'm just looking any day, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see you on TV somewhere. So I'm just sitting back. But your journey. Start off, I guess, telling who you are, and then we'll ask questions. But the main thing about how did you begin your journey? So we're gonna ask questions about that. But go ahead and introduce yourself, and I'm hoping I can find a way where you can put the live up so people can your Cash App up so they can send you money. Because I know you get some dollars. You already got that on your end. Okay. All right. Introduce yourself, Lynn. I'm giving you the floor. What's happening with you?
Okay. Hey everyone, my name is Lynn. That's my nickname. but most people know me by Lynn. But my real name is Travis Juwan Carson. Um, I'm 27 years old. I'm an Aries. Born April 8, 1997. I'm very outgoing. I'm very outspoken. I'm very, 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 very entertaining, I guess, to people. But that's just me living my life. Like 1 minute you'll be like, I love Leah. And 1 minute you'll be like, let me get off this because Leah made me mad. Like, I do stuff like some people don't like, and I do stuff that some people love. I just be myself no matter what it is. And I'm HIV positive. I found that out in 2022 of May. And like I've been doing this Facebook stuff since 2018, but when I really blew up, like to me, like was in 2019. And people I had, it was in a fight. I got like jumped, if you want to call it like that. But and I got up like nothing happened. I still was being me, and still like it made a lot of people like draw to me like this man, woman, whatever you want to call it, got whooped and still up there
Was this at
laughing.
the was this at the gas station?
No. This was
Okay.
2019. The gas station, I guess you talking about is 20 last year. If that's what you're talking about, I don't know. But it happened in 2019, and I like blew up ever since. Like to me, like I've been popping since. To me, like people been anxious to see Lynn, like be ready to see Lynn. Like what Lynn finna do? Like I do stuff that like what I was doing stuff like they'll be like run over here to like be ready for it. Like they know you never know what to expect out of me. Basically, what I'm trying to say, and ever since they've been loving me and liking me and been dragging and been bashing me. So, but like. Mm, let me see. I guess that sums everything up. D Black.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Your social media presence, man, is the biggest I've ever seen, and I salute you. You doing your thing. All I know, my wife's mom watched you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you definitely doing your thing. Now, my thing is when you first started feeling like you were different, you probably didn't know. Because like I say, I remember when you were super, super young, maybe 4 years old. But when you were getting older, when did you be like, I'm different? I don't like
When I was going to HB
opposite
Adams,
sex.
I was 6 years old. But when
Okay.
I fully like knew what I liked it and what I wanted to be, it was when I was 10. And when I fully accepted it being who I was the age of 18.
Okay. Now, most
So when you
men,
look at it, it's like 6 years apart. Dang, almost between the spans. But
yeah, most men say they touched. Most boys say they were touched at a young age. Seen things at a young age. Grew up around women. You know, your mom and your aunt, and they admired them. What was it in you?
it wasn't nobody touched me or nobody made me be who I am. It's like I guess I just like was interested in guys, like boys. Like when I know a girl never like attracted me like forced to be in a relationship with them. It just was something that I would have said I would be in because that's what boys are to be with girls. So I thought it was a crime. I didn't think it was gonna be accepted because my older brother, everybody knows him, and that's Kadarius, which is known as Sister. Like
Yeah.
he was gay, but I used to hear people like talk about him like he ought to get his his private parts like cut off, and like I used to be like nervous to come out, but I knew I was who I was. I just didn't feel like it was right to be
Well,
myself because of
well, you know, your brother, he ran the street. You know what I'm saying? He had the man, you know, and he hung out in the trenches, you know. So nobody expected, you know what I'm saying, him, and that's why he was more reluctant, you know what I'm saying, to come out. You just a different breed. You never gave a damn about what people say. You know, you just never did.
That was before lineage. I was like this when I was in junior high,
Yeah,
elementary, high school. I was always me, but it was just more feminine now. Like I'm more being open to what I want to be like than what. But I didn't play. I was always class clown, class favorite. Get the last word. Like ain't nothing new, but the appearance, and of
right.
course my. But that's the only
And
thing.
I used to hear people saying, I mean, I didn't find out about sister shit until like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, because you know I just didn't know, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't see that in sister. But then you just didn't give a damn. All I know is one time you disappeared, and then when I seen you at the club, you were, you know, dressed up, and I didn't know it was you. And till you came up there and you requested a Sierra song or something, and then I was like, oh shit, that is Lynn. You know, and that's when I was like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
So do you ever think about playing both sides? Because I know I got tons of interviews and videos where I see what guys say, I was born a man, and you know, and they dip on both sides, but they preference be one or the other.
I don't know what happened in the future, but I just do one way. I go one way, and that's males. Like I love women. Don't get me wrong. Women are pretty to me, beautiful, and they just so I don't know. But for a sexual preference, no. I never see me with a woman. Now if we was to be just, I guess, in a relationship and ain't doing it, maybe I maybe could do that one. But I'm just used to like liking men. Like I never, a woman never like caught my eye to be with her. So. But I don't know
Never.
what happens in the future. But no, I'm just homosexual, and people probably don't know what a homosexual is. A homosexual is someone that messes with the same sex, and bisexual, if you don't know what that is, like they go with the same sex in a different sex. And so I'm just a homosexual, and I'm a
And
bottom, and the bottoms mean like the person that's receiving.
okay, and I just want to clear up some for the audience since they put out why does this look like an interrogation? This is the normal crew that's on here, and it's not an interrogation. We have questions, so that's what we present questions for those that may have questions about the lifestyle, uh, terminology, and it's more of a educational type process. So, uh, just want to say this is not an inquisition or I mean
Yeah, this is an interview. An
interrogation.
interview you asked us.
It's not
We
an
just got to
interrogation.
figure out where that sound coming from. Hold on a minute, because I heard somebody say something about the sound. Hold on. I don't know. It's not George, because I got George muted. Lynn, you don't have any headphones?
No, I don't.
Okay. Can you lower your volume just a little bit more?
Lord, my boy, I'm trying to hear y'all, but
Yeah,
okay.
your volume, your volume. See, I don't hear anything now. It's clear. Okay, so yeah. I muted you and I didn't hear anything, so it's coming from your
Where's the
phone.
phone? What is the phone sitting on? Is it sitting on something that's gonna reverberate?
My phone's sitting on the table. Can y'all hear now with the volume turned up?
Let me see. Let me see. Yo, yo.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
So is it because
You
I
can
had it on
still
the
hear
table?
it. It's the volume on his phone, but it's all good. It's not terrible, but I just hear the echo. But he got to have a way to hear.
Yeah.
But so
can I interject for a second? Can I address the issue about, this is not an inquisition at all. We just having a conversation like we do every Wednesday. It's nothing from the norm. I just want to have a conversation. And when you just have a conversation, things gonna come out and we're gonna find out more about each other. But no, this is not us attacking anybody. It shouldn't feel any different than any other Wednesday night. So y'all chill.
Okay.
Okay. So Austin, did you have a question?
I don't see him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like he got off here.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question because I just launched a new online business the other day. I'm gonna ask you this. Now you becoming big on social media, right? You growing your social media platform, right?
Yes, sir.
He done grew. It ain't no growing. He done grew.
But I'm saying, what stigma do you still face in that from folks that you deal with in social media, from folks you deal with on the back end as far as infrastructure, and you know what I'm talking about, all those little things you have to do to really, when you do blow up on social media, how much stigma do you still encounter?
Hold up.
My sayings be very catchy for them. They love the things that I come up and just make it a punchline or something that I go by every day. And also my comebacks. Like when someone comes for me, I strike back very, very hard. It can be disrespectful, it can be real, it can be mean, it can be whatever they gave to me, I'm trying to give them 3 times harder. And that's always been me. And like, I don't know what happened. Is it Miss?
I see you. You back.
I don't know what's going on. Is that y'all in or mine?
I hear you. You went out, popped back.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
I guess that's why people still watch me and like I still can give them what they met me off. Like there's a lot of things they don't like me doing. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Ween hunting. They know what they mean. That's what I call it. When I go out, when I'm hot and fresh and out here looking for one of these thugs, these gangsters, hood niggas. Could I say them words? Because I don't know what I can say.
Hey man, we curse, we say everything on here, bro.
Oh, okay.
Wide the fuck open.
Okay. So when I go on missions like that, some people like, some people don't. But the part I don't like about what they be tearing me down on and dragging me, when they say I don't tell my status, I'm the reason they know my status. I put my status out in 2022 of September or August. I forgot. It was around that time when I was in Florida. And I had just like got heartbroken because I wanted to be with a guy named JB. And he was like just trying to be a friend and like help me better myself for us being mature and like just keeping myself up and be the person that I need to be. So, but all of that, after all that, like I came out to the world with my status and it had like 5,000-6,000 people on the line. Like, but I do tell guys, I tell men, I tell everybody my status. People doing my hair, people doing my makeup, people feed me with their utensils. Like it's none of their business. Only people that need to know my status is the people that I'm sleeping with or dealing with or for as my doctors. But I just was so open to telling people because I had never experienced it and I'm always open with everything. So I feel like it's hurting me to hold that in from my people that really love me and support me. But it's backfire and it's a mental thing with me, but I'm okay.
And I think it's messed up still in this society. I grew up in the 80s when AIDS really came upon. So I grew up in that generation. But it's like, even now, people still got so much ignorance as far as how to even transmit it. You know what I'm saying? The way you still have to handle yourself in a way that you would have thought that, that would have been understandable in the 80s because we and I understand, but people got to understand you can't pass it through utensils. You know what I'm saying? People still, and I think that's cool that you give people that consideration. But I'm saying, we still need to educate ourselves more about HIV and AIDS and how it's transmitted because it seemed like for a while we slacked up on that. But I think it's good just for advocacy and trying to find a cure for it.
What you had said, sir? I'm over
Yeah.
here. What you had just said? You asked me something.
Well, I just made a whole good old joint.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we all right. We all right.
He has that echo when he's speaking. So when you start doing the dress up, what okay, that's probably you say around 19, 18, 19. That's when you was like, I'm just gonna come out.
Yes, I came out at the age of 18, but because I was incarcerated 3 years, and I did 3 years before I came out fully dressed. But I came out with my sexuality in jail. I was 18
Okay.
years at the
And is
parish
that
jail.
where you knew
No, I
what
knew
you
it
like?
when I felt comfortable being who I was at that age.
Okay.
I got a boyfriend and everything, and like I did everything in the open. Like that was my first time like being open up about my sexuality.
And boyfriend, was that in jail?
Yes, jail.
Okay, so
I
that's
went to
when you
jail
really
behind a sneaky link. That wasn't going on then. I know the word sneaky link. I don't think none of us did. I went to jail behind dealing with a sneaky link. So it looked like all these sneaky links is the issue, look like the problem. But that's what I went behind. I did a crime involving him. So, but I got all that taken care of when I did my 3 years and got off parole and stuff. So I'm good.
So
But
everything cool with you and the family.
say it again, sir.
Everything cool with you and the family, and as far as you not having any weird flicking with your family because of anything.
Oh no, they don't even know. They still don't know right today.
Okay.
They don't know that
they don't know, the family don't
he's
know
still.
what.
Far as you talking about me dealing with him, sir?
I mean, as far as as far as you being gay at all.
No,
Is
his
this
family don't know me. They probably know me like through my lives, but they don't know I dealt with him. Like he's
Oh, okay.
still a sneaky link. I mean, no, he's still a deal.
A DL, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he's a person that's portraying as straight.
Yeah. Oh, I know a lot of us don't like them kind, but I always fall back messing with those kind. But yes, he's still portraying his straight image.
Okay. So is he married? Is he dealing with women, or is he strictly with you?
No, so he's not strictly with me, and he's not married. He still deal with females.
Okay.
But I
So
haven't talked to him like in probably a year and something. Like for us that way, like I haven't been intimate with him about a year and something. Cause I had broke up with my ex and I started talking to him and dealing with him. And he kept leading me on like he did in the years before that. Like he's gonna be with me and come out, but he never I don't know what it is. I feel like I ain't gonna lie, I feel like he wanna be out with me, but he probably can't take it from his family or it's something that's holding him back from coming out. Like to me, if I was looking from the outside looking in for who I am, he give me thuggish, but I can tell that he kind of yeah he'll mess around like that. But from a straight man point of view or a straight female, they wouldn't see it in him. But a person like me, I can feel it. Like I feel like I'm confident. I feel like I get any man that I ever want to get. That's how confident I am. But that's not true. Like you can't get every man in. Every man not DL, every man not gay, every man not bisexual. But I'm just confident in who I am, what I feel like I'm capable of doing. With telling them my status and everything. Like but it's just some people don't be confident in themselves. Some people just can't come out and be themselves like Lynn can. And I can't be mad at that. I can because Lynn went always out. Lynn got out when I was 18. That's 18 years. Not counting as a baby. I'm just saying it took a little minute, but some people might not never come out. Some people might come earlier. Like these days, I see junior high kids coming out. Like, but
so so speaking on that, do you feel that it's more of a trend to where a lot of these young kids are coming out, or do you just feel like it has
I
been
feel
opened up?
like I feel like if I was brought up in this era, I would have been came out because everybody make like it's okay. I mean, look, like it is okay to be yourself, but like to me, like when I was coming up, baby, that's a crime. You going to jail. You finna get killed being gay. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that easy to be coming out like how these kids, like, they see it all on TV, they see it on social media, like it's just like it's okay. And when President Obama made it approved the gay marriage, like I feel like a lot of people really came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like in a sense, that was good, but kind of bad. Let me tell you why I feel like it's good. I'm gonna tell you my part, what I mean by good, my opinion. Why it's good, like we ain't gotta worry about all this people hiding who they are. They can be comfortable with themselves. Like people will kill themselves, like for not being accepted. People will hurt themselves, like if their mind not strong enough. Like everybody want to be accepted. I don't care. You might want to be accepted from mom. You might want to be accepted from friend. You might want to be accepted from a relationship. I don't know, but everybody want to be accepted by someone that's special to them, or somebody they look up to, or somebody that they want a desire of being their friend or relationship, or whatever the case might be. But I feel like what's being put out through social media or in the free world, that's why the kids are coming out younger, because they feel like it's okay to be themselves, which it is okay, but it's not okay to be gay if you don't want to be gay. It's not okay to be bisexual if you don't want to be bisexual. If that's something you want to do in your mind, do it. Don't do it because you see it on TV. Because nothing, I ain't gonna lie, I see people that smoke. I don't smoke. I see a lot of people smoke, but that don't mean lean finna smoke. I don't smoke. I'm gonna do something because I want to do it. And that's probably why I fully haven't changed and got where I need to be in life. Because until I come in my mind and see that I need to do this for Lynn, then that's when I'm gonna prosper and be where I bigger than what I am. Because
Have you
nobody like, huh?
have you been met with a lot of discrimination as it relates to job opportunities or any other
Ooh.
type of discrimination that
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have, yes, because who I am and what I have. I did feel discriminated, but they'll say otherwise, but I know it's not otherwise. Because this gay people work there, this such and such person work, like, I think I've been discriminated a couple times. But I let it slide because I can't make them people hire me or make them do nothing. I can try to fight it in court or something, but I never push the issue to do things like that. But I have been discriminated as far as my status and my sexual preference.
okay.
That's
And
why when people
how
tell me, they be on me real big on my live, on my broadcast, go get a job, Lynn. I be like in my head, like, you not me and I'm not you. It's not that easy for Lynn to get a job. Lynn got the personality. Lynn not a talk. Lynn not do all this. But if that person don't hire me, I can't make them hire me. And
so how has it been living with your status? Um, what
um,
type of roadblocks have you come with as it relates to obtaining medications? How do you protect yourself and protect others? And when you do come out to people as it relates to your status, what is their reactions?
they be like, you lying. And someone be like, I know, but I know I can't get that from you or something. Cause they, like, I was like on and off on my medicines a couple times since I had it. But like, I've been on it real strong now. But I was at a point like, I'm good without the medicine. I was like a point like, forget the medicine. Whatever happens, whatever happens. But like, far as precautions, I'm starting doing it now. But I wasn't like, I still was having sex reckless. Like, I hear reckless. I can't say the word, but y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Recklessly.
Yeah, I still was using like, I was still using. I wasn't using protection. Like I use sometimes, like far as they offer, but like for as me, like it's best for me to have because we don't. I don't know what they got. I don't know what they can might do to might they stuff can might make my stuff worse or higher. Even though I'm undetectable. Undetectable means if nobody know in the comments or watching or listening, it means like is your viral load low enough to like is less likely to pass it if it was more detective or higher level. Like it's a certain count you gotta have to be undetectable. And people tell me down like, Lynn, how you know you're undetectable? Because people I get tests. Like especially when I go to jail, they're gonna test you, like keep you updated and stuff. Or when I go to like for like I got like right now I got a cold and stuff, I tell them like, can you do my blood work and see if I'm still undetectable and stuff? Because I have an appointment in December 4th.
Can I ask you a question? So when you're undetectable status, do you still notify your partner that you are of your status?
Say it one more time. It always be when you talk.
Okay, I'm sorry. So when you're in the undetectable range, where you can't be detected, do you still notify your partner of your status? Do you still tell them that you are HIV positive though?
I still tell them whether I was undetectable or detectable. I still would tell them.
Okay.
I still tell them. This all on my platform, sir. Most of my platforms that I got is out there. And people knows it, like they bring it up every day, and I tell
Right.
Yeah. Social media knows, and people like for all social media knows. And if they don't know, I'm gonna let them know.
All right.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie. I've been like, some of them didn't turn me down. Like, well, if you didn't have it, I would do it, but I can't do it.
So what do you think about people? But what do you think about people that do that?
Say it one more time.
What do you think about people that will do that?
Oh, I like that question. Or he don't care about his life. Like, I'm not saying I'm trying to hurt his life, like give him nothing, but I was like, if I'm gonna be real, if I didn't have what I have and somebody told me they had this, I feel like I wouldn't do it, but I know for sure I want to use protection. Because I don't want to catch nothing. Nobody want to catch nothing. Mm-hmm. But I be like in my head, like, he must got some, or he really don't care, or he just I know what undetectable is. Like, he probably gonna be more careful, like when it comes to having our sex. Like, I don't know. They say blood got to be involved. Then, as long as he ain't trying to rough me up and catch no blood from me, he's good. So, I feel like I know anybody can catch it, but I feel like by me, the way I'm caught it is through anal. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel. I feel like it's more easier for me to catch it. That's how I feel. But I might not know.
That's what the studies say. That's what the studies say. It's easy to do anal,
and oral too, because like if he put his,
Yeah, that's okay.
Talk, man. Express yourself, bro. You can talk.
Look, I'm thinking I'm over there with my people. I feel it. But like me having oral with him, like I feel like it's more. I would be more in trouble than him because his sperm going in my mouth or his wiener going in my mouth. Right. Like, as long as I ain't bleeding or got no cuts in my mouth, we good. He good. Right. But I feel like it's still more dangerous for me. But even though I got what I got, but I don't know what he got.
Right.
So.
And
but now that I got, I went to the clinic last week because people were saying, "Man, go to the clinic and show people that you don't have AIDS," because people saying I think they get that mixed up. AIDS and HIV.
Yeah, HIV not the same. Yeah, it's not the same thing.
HIV can lead to AIDS if you don't take your meds and take it properly, or if your blood count go up higher, like your I see it, your viral load, like it has to be at a certain level to stay undetectable. Like, and I got checked and they showed that I like what it was. Let me see. I read the results and stuff on there. They gave me my chart stuff. You know how that people do have my chart, like, but nothing was new that came up. They just took my blood and stuff, make sure I didn't have hepatitis C, chlamydia.
Well, can I ask you one more quick question? It's on my mind. You just answered it. What do you do to prevent your HIV from turning to full-blown? How do you maintain your health? So
repeat that, George, because whenever you talk, George, it sounds like an old speaker that's, them little old speakers it sounds like an old speaker. So either talk a little lower, but repeat what you said. I got him on mute right now, so repeat your question.
Okay. Is that better?
Keep on. Let's see.
All right. What kind of routine, a health routine, do you keep up so that your HIV status does not transition into full-blown AIDS?
I just take my medicine. I don't do nothing. I don't do no healthy routine, but just take my medicine.
Okay.
Like I don't eat like I need to eat. I don't drink like I need to drink. I just take my meds. I need to get better with this stuff though, but it's like I'm just on the same. Like I guess I'm acting the way I was before the stage. Like I was just eating when I can eat or want to eat and stuff. Drink when I want to drink when I want to drink it, but I just didn't have no medicine to take. So I live my life like I don't have it. Like it, like I don't let it stop me from being who I am.
But you know you take more than just the medicine. You got to do other parts too, right? You got to do the. You got to kind of. You got to kind of do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me
Okay.
now? All right. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, but
I don't know either.
So
it takes more than just the medicine. You have to take care of yourself in the other ways too. Your spirit, your body, and everything. So I know you just said, it's pretty much just on meds, and I'm not HIV positive at all, but I got diabetes and heart condition. I know what it's like to have to be on the medication, but don't ignore those other parts too that can keep you well and keep you healthy.
okay.
So,
And a question for you. You stated that you had gone to jail. So how are you treated in jail? Are you how is that? Are you in like a protective like situation, or do they put
on
you
this,
in G-pop?
in the jail that I was in, Lincoln Parish, which is in Ruston, they had me like protected me, like, because people kept calling up there, like they always call up there, asking about Lynn, and like people, they felt like people trying to hurt me or get to me or something. So they had me by myself. But I thought it was because of my status. But you can't. They can't really house you by yourself because never. Anybody can have a health issue or something in jail. But I didn't never know why they had me. But they had me and they protected me. Like I was in the cell by myself. Like they was treating me like I guess a celebrity or something. I don't know. They had me alone by myself. I couldn't be around no one. And then when I got released, I realized what they had me, why they had me in there. Because they wanted to release me like through another entrance. They wanted for people to see me come out of jail. But they seen that it wasn't nobody there. But the people that came and got me, so they let me go out the front door. But they like had me protected from people. Like they didn't have me around nobody. Like
So so do you find that a lot of people that are in the gay community are promiscuous in a way? And is it because and why is that if you feel that way?
you gotta break some stuff down and lean crazy. What you mean by what's that word for Mrs. How you say
Promis-
it?
Having
Promiscuous,
a lot of sex, fucking
meaning
everybody.
having sex with a bunch of different people, just or do you feel that the gay community is like the heterosexual community in some sense, where it's selective in certain areas? I mean, even though there is a lot of promiscuity in the heterosexual community also, but do you think that in the gay community that people just tend to sleep around, or um or are they really selective?
Um, I feel like it's tit for tat. The straight community and the gay community. Like I feel like they both sexes try to prove points. I feel like because like a girl will be like, I know I can get him. I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna get her baby daddy. A nigga be like, I know I can get his bitch. And a gay person like me, oh, I can prove all them wrong. I know I can get him. They got me messed up. So I feel like it's the same, baby.
Yeah.
But I feel like these
And I think
diseases
it's
out here are
still
more because of the.
it's like,
I want to say bisexual. I don't want to say DLs because he's still bisexual, regardless he DL or not. And because no, I can't say DL because bisexual, like a person would know if you're bisexual because he's telling the world that he's bisexual. So is I'm still here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
hear
still.
Oh,
voice
it's
drop.
like somewhere off the screen. Like I thought I was off because I ain't see myself no more. But oh, that was somebody else dropped. I might have went up.
Yeah.
But
Right.
anyway, I feel like the gay community and the people that's involved in the gay community, like DLs or bisexuals, is the reason why the disease is like more higher to me. I
I
honestly,
say that too.
if it was up to women, ain't no diseases, baby. The world is free. But
So mhm,
let me
go
tell
ahead.
you why the women play a part in it too. Because women don't be open with their health status either.
Wow.
And everybody know that women is the most. I ain't talking about women. I love y'all women. I'm keeping it real. Women ain't gonna put their business out there like a nigga would or a man. That's why I know I got both in me. I got the man in me and the woman in me. So A nigga don't care. He don't give a fuck. They got some niggas like don't want they beating, but most niggas like be trying to prove a point for as they demeanor wise or their respect. I don't know. It's just something different. But the women it wouldn't. You even know they beating. You gotta see that yourself, or you
Yeah,
gotta know it.
I
But
say
the
that
women
a lot
hide a
on
lot of
you.
things, and that's why a
A
lot of women
woman can
drag
take it
me
to the
because
grave.
a lot of women drag me because they can't be open like Lynn, and that's jealousy to me. Cause I don't know, like you can be yourself. Don't be mad at me because I'm who I am. So women pass the stuff too because they not finna tell nobody they being down. They will hurt a female. Now that I look at it, it's the damn women and the men. Like straight men, I don't want to say straight men, but it's the women that like keep it going on. To honestly, because a woman if it say she got no damn AIDS or HIV, unless you know it, you gotta know it. So if somebody know it, but if she can only know by herself and the doctor, it's over.
Oh yeah.
I'm just being
I
real.
blame,
I
I
see.
blame
I
the
know a lot of them
download.
finna attack me in them comments, but I'm just being real. He asked me a question, so I gave him my honest opinion.
Yep, and that's what you're supposed to do. Give your opinion.
Like they get their
So,
opinions about me.
right,
It
and
can be
nobody's
true.
gonna. So no one should attack you for your opinion, and they can have their opinion, whether it's positive or negative.
Cause
So
there's a
don't worry
lot of
about
women
that.
come on my live and say, "Lynn, you bold, you strong, you tough." So when they say them things, you got to be talking about my status. You got to be telling me living my lifestyle. Like it's some. What you mean about I'm strong? Cause baby, I'm weak too. I'm weak. So what's strong you talking about? Like strong to come out with my status? Strong to be who I am, as far as my sexuality? Like I'm really looking at it like, shit, they play a part in it too. You can't be mad at Lynn. Lynn,
So
I don't know. You can't. I'm real. Like I don't care what nobody say.
so
I
A
just
lot
think
of
that, I
stuff
think
shouldn't
it's
be
kind of
said.
but I think it's so I think it's really fucking pathetic that folks still hung up on folks' sexuality like that. It all. I just don't see why it's an issue. Now I don't understand about your status. I understand it's a whole separate thing, but I'm speaking just in terms of the sexuality. I just be glad we get to a point where it's not even an issue with people.
well, the sexuality comes in based on biblical beliefs,
Right, that's true.
and
That's true.
and so that's why people are hung up on the sexuality.
Right.
So they bring their Christian beliefs and their biblical beliefs into that and feel that it's immoral.
Well, I mean, to the point where it's no longer so jarring to people. I'm not saying where it'll be accepted or tolerated anymore, but to the point where it's no longer something that where it becomes a little bit more palatable to the point where it didn't have to be an issue. It didn't have to be the headline. It cannot define the whole person. You know what I'm saying? That we can start to look deeper than that and see people for what they really are. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
It's society. Um, this standard norm.
right.
Um, that's why he mentioned earlier there's the suicide.
Mhm.
You know, um, it's because they're afraid to come out and express themselves,
Right.
especially in the 80s, 90s, and then with him being part of the new millennium,
Mhm.
it gave him different avenues to come out and
Well, let me tell y'all
express
something.
himself.
You remember, my oldest son, his mother, I've known her since she was 13 and I was 14. She came out when she was 14. And we grew up together. So I saw her whole journey. I saw her go through the initial damn to the acceptance and what they looked like because she came out at 14. You know what I'm saying? So, but
She
she was
came out at
open.
14.
Did she what?
You say she came out at 14. The,
Right.
the, the town knew she was.
Full boy, my son's mother. Full boy at 14. So I saw her through that whole journey. So, and that's why I come across like, hey, we need to get to the point where it's normal because it was just normal to us. It was normal to her family. It was normal to my family. It was normal.
Okay.
It just wasn't no thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about getting to the point where people can live free without that unnecessary friction. Not saying folks gotta accept it, not saying folks gotta like it, not saying folks gotta tolerate it, because they all three terms mean three different things. But I'm just saying to the point where people can feel free and just breathe and be themselves. Because I'm blessed now that I think about it, that my friend was able to come out at 14, be who she was, but still keep her family, to still have a child, to still live her life and be open all this time. And she's in a hospital right now, fighting for her life. But I just want to let it be known out there, and I'm Gen Z, Generation X. I'm Generation X. And I think like my generation going through that made it easier for millennials to kind of be able and be free to come out, because this really started with Gen X, that I noticed that you can come out and be okay. And it's a big deal.
I mean, you're not even okay to be black these days.
But
So
question, you say your friend is in the hospital battling now. Is it from that her choice, her sexuality?
No, multiple sclerosis.
Oh, okay.
She's been in this
okay.
Years, yeah. No.
Okay. But yeah, freedom of expression has been a big thing now than what it was, so the millennials and Gen Y, it's more accepted. I know people that, well, my wife's has a friend she went to school with that was living in LA and went and got everything, done, got a name change, and supposedly got a whole new social. So it's more accepted now.
Right.
It's on television. It's not frowned upon like it was in the 90s, early 90s, and
Well, I think maybe in some ways it's always been more common than what we think.
What was that, George?
So in some ways, I think it's always been more common than what we thought. It's just, like you said, it's easy. There are more avenues for these people to express themselves and let that out. So I don't think, people talk about, like we talked about this last show. I don't think it happens anymore now than what it did 50, 100, 1,000, a million years ago. It's just easy for folks to come out now.
I don't know. What you feel about that one, Lynn?
Yeah.
Is it more today than what it was 20 years ago, 15 years ago? I agree with Lynn. Because it wasn't that many men like that back in the day. I know y'all say it's the same, but there's more people on Earth. So when there's more people on Earth, there's going to be more things going on.
I'm gonna rephrase you. It wasn't more men like that was coming out or accepting it. It was still the same. It's probably the same amount, but it's more accepted now than it was then. So that's my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more diseases and it's more bad now than it was then.
You know what it is? Because there was a lapsing generation.
Turn your mic down some, George. Turn your volume down some.
Hold on, let me
D Black.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Some people said they trying to call in. Like, is it a number you can let them call?
They can't call in, but they can join the panel with the same link you had. So
is that better?
How they go?
Say something,
Is that
George.
better? I just said something. Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking if Lynn has some headphones, everything will be clear. I'm thinking it's the thing on there. But
he don't got no headphones. It's probably on his end because they kept saying I'm clear. It's good on my end. That's what they kept saying.
Yeah, you clear. It's I just hear echo.
I don't hear it. I will.
So it's not so you don't think it was hereditary? You feel like you was just kind of born?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to say born, but ain't nothing made me do it but me. It's something that I wanted to do, so it's something that I did. I don't know. It wasn't nobody. it wasn't nobody that made me or inspired me to
How
do
did
this.
you how did you feel when you first said at 18 or 19 that I'm gonna come out? I'm just forget it.
I
I'm
felt
gonna just
so
walk out
good.
here. When you put your first dress on, when you got your first lace front, and you stepped out of the house to get in the car and go to the club.
It felt different, but it felt so good to me. I enjoyed it. I had my first time getting my makeup, first time wearing clothes, girl clothes anyway. And that was my first time really everybody seeing me like that. And it made me feel good. I didn't have backlash in it. Probably they said stuff in the back of their mind like, he really think he a woman. He really think he look good. But when people see me, they like, Lynn, you look good. You cute. And I wasn't really like having no pretty lace fronts, no lashes. I wasn't really into all it like I am now. Like, and I don't. What happens? Dang. Let me get out them comments. But it don't really. I just like dressing like this and being who I am. It's just it made me feel good. It
I
made me feel
mean,
good that I can look
you
pretty.
seem more happier,
Yeah.
expressing yourself. There's no shame. Um, shit, you got your fame. You got thousands of fans out there. I've seen you make tons of money on here because, like I say, my wife follow you and her mom and a lot of their friends. So you doing your thing, and then you don't seem to be down from your status. You still, up and doing your thing. So I'm proud of you. Just keep going, and I see the growth. When you first started, like you said, you were um, fighting women. They was jealous of you or whatever. I don't know, but it was. I've seen a lot of stuff you go through, and then lately you haven't been in jail. You stand straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? So it comes with growth. But I see that you've grown into your true self. And shit, the sky's the limit. I mean, they got shows now where 10, 15, 20 years ago, seeing shows that wasn't heard of. So you in a good position. And I'm glad that you're outspoken, you speak in your mind, you take the criticism. So you got tough skin, but that doesn't mean, like you said, that you don't hurt sometimes.
Right.
And when you're vulnerable and you hurt, like George was asking earlier with your big social media following, how do you cope with that?
Ooh, like it's real hard to like ignore them. People be saying ignore them, Lynn, but I like clapping back on them. Like I said in my comment, I like just, and I think a lot of them do that to get my feedback or my comeback. They like when I do that, but I deal with it because a lot of people that get in my comments, I have more love and support than I have people that hate me or dislike me. So I try to focus on them, even though I focus on the people that don't like me, dislike me either. Like I like to clap back on them, but a lot of people saying, "Lynn, just forget about them." It's not that easy to just say forget about them because, like, if you don't know what you're saying about me, I'm gonna correct you. Like
And,
it's stuff they be saying, like, and they don't know what they're talking about, or they don't know the full truth about it. So I correct them, or I tell them about themselves, or I go off, or whatever you want to call it. And I blocked them, but they come right back after. They come back to back after back after back after back. Like they keep coming back. So why are you here? You don't like me? What is you here for? I'm trying to see.
Because people petty.
They very petty and miserable, but they think I'm
People
petty
just,
and miserable.
just real talk. People just petty as hell.
You
I'm
can't tell them
sorry.
that.
yeah, when I mute Lynn, everything clear.
Hmm. Well,
So what I'm gonna get you to do, Lynn, for the rest of it before you go, if you're able, mute your phone, and then when you're ready to come in, unmute.
What you mean? Come back on here?
No, no, no. Mute. You know how to mute your phone, like hit mute on your mic. Okay.
Like I
Keep
just
your
did.
mic mute, and then when you're ready to come in, turn it back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So the deal. Do you guys look at people and can tell, like you just said earlier, you'll look at a guy and say, she just don't know I'm gonna get her man. Is certain guys that you can look at and kind of tell? Is it a radar? You know, like my girl can pick a tranny woman in a second. She like, oh, that's a dude turned to a woman. And I'll be sitting here like, you know, I don't see it, but she, you know, they shaving Adam's apples and doing everything now. So is it when you see a guy, are you able to tell that he's gay, or you have to guess, or what?
They give me so many signs like, oh, look at this, look at this motherfucker, or something like. I understand some people do not like homosexuals, and that's just something they got to deal with themselves. But it's most of them that do that to me, like they DL me, and they be undercover. Like it's something that I'm doing, making them feel very uncomfortable. But if you're a straight man, like how all y'all men on here, y'all not uncomfortable. Lynn ain't disrespected y'all or played with y'all in no sexual way. Like when you give me some type of feeling, like I go at your harder. Like don't play with me, cause I know you something about you is you DL, you down low, you want Lynn some kind of way, or you want to be like Lynn. You either want Lynn or want to be like Lynn. That would come to my mind. Like why you gotta do all that? This ain't 24. I mean this ain't 2004, 2008. You ain't gotta do all that. It's okay. I'm a human just like you. I do things just like you do things. I live my life just like you should live your life. But as long as I'm not disrespecting you or coming at you, you have no right to disrespect me or feel unbothered. I mean, feel uncomfortable or be so bothered. Like, that's one thing. Then when they give me that stare down, like, look at me, they'll under eye me, like they'll just look at, make sure, try to see if I'm looking, and then try to see if I'm not looking. Like, they'll look at me and then they catch me looking, they'll turn their head. It's a lot of gestures. I don't know, but I can tell. It's something that I can tell, and something that I feel.
And most of the time, you're right, huh?
Most times I be right.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you all have it. Lynn,
Yeah, we about
appreciate
to
you
wrap
coming
it up.
on. Yeah, Lynn, appreciate you coming on and sharing. I guess there are a number of people out there that have heard your story. I've never heard. I didn't know who you were, but I do appreciate you coming on. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you all close the show out, and I will holla back.
All right, I'll see you
Man,
next night.
Awesome, Mr. George.
All right, now.
All right, Lynn, I'm gonna play a clip, and I want you to let me know what you think about this clip. This was Tank saying about how he felt about people saying if you have oral sex, you're gay.
Okay.
So let's say a guy sucked a dick one time.
Jesus Christ.
Does that mean that?
What does that mean?
Say twice. You said twice earlier.
Why are you
Guy
so
sucked a
confused?
dick twice. I'm waiting for the rest of this. A guy sucked a dick twice. Does that make him gay?
No. Here's the thing. Okay, so
I just sucked a dick twice.
and this is twice as excessive. Okay, but let's dig into it, right? Okay,
He did.
He sucked the dick once, right? And then he's like, I'm not sure if I liked it or not.
Let me try it again.
Let me try it again. And then he says, you know what? It's not for me. Don't like the taste. You see what I'm saying?
Don't like the taste.
We're not talking about chicken. We talking about dicking.
Well, you know what?
Dick in his jaw.
Dick in his jaw.
How you made a bar out of chicken and
Because
dick.
she's an artist at heart. Yeah. It's natural. It comes natural.
But it doesn't mean he's gay. It means he sucked dick twice.
Okay. So just for the sake of your argument, that's okay.
So how is gay defined? Is it a lifestyle? Is it something that's experimental?
Ooh, it can be experimental. It can be a lifestyle. It can just be a feeling.
But if they're experimenting, that doesn't make them gay, according to Tank. You have to be doing it on a regular.
Right.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Well, that's a tricky question because Say if I wanted to try some weed.
Do that
I
make
don't
you a
like
weed?
it. I don't like it, but I tried it. So I guess by him trying to get head, he want to see how would it feel. Would it feel different? Will it feel better? Because people say, Lynn, you need to smoke weed. It might have changed your mood, changed your attitude. So maybe the weed will help me or hurt me.
Okay.
Ooh,
So how would
I don't
you
know.
how
I
would
feel like
you view that person?
if I try some kid, I'm bisexual now. I'm no longer homosexual. So if I
Okay.
put a ween in my mouth and I'm a straight man, I'm not straight anymore, whether I tried it or not. So, I don't even want you. I don't want you to be
That's some
gay.
real shit.
So I'm just
That's
being
some real
real.
shit.
I'm just being real. They're like me
That made
trying to hit
sense, George.
coke.
I can't argue with it.
Trying to hit coke. I'm a coke. I'm a cokehead. Trying to gamble. I gamble now until I stop. Or you can stop being gay, I guess. I don't know, but once somebody know that you did it, they're gonna always label you that. If I go straight, they're gonna say, Lynn, you was gay. You like men. So it's over. That's why I guess the straight men that's DL stay DL because they don't want to be remembered as you're gay, you're bisexual. So
But
I
it's
guess
too late if they not already did.
oh yeah, it's too late then. But I'm saying that's why they don't like being exposed. That's why they don't like coming out. Females too, but I think females come out easier and faster than males. I'm gonna just be real with you.
Yeah.
I'm with the women on it because I feel like women come out faster than men.
And it's more
Straight
acceptable.
men that's trying like women. I don't even want to say that's gay, but it's gay. When you mess with another sex, like it's bisexual. But no, I can't really explain it because I'm gay, D black. I'm not
A
straight.
lot of a lot of women are bisexual by nature.
Yeah. Oh, she pretty, she fine, she bad, but you ain't gonna catch a nigga like that nigga fine. That nigga, he got it going on. He might say it in his head, but he not finna openly express it with his mouth. He would never.
But you'll catch a woman saying, "Man, that's a bad
Oh,
bitch right
bad
there."
bitch. That's a bad. You don't never see niggas give niggas like rarely, cause everybody gonna look at him like, did he just say that he gay as fuck? But they gonna look at a woman like, oh, she gay. She ain't gay. Like if a woman slap her ass, another female ass, she not gay. She just hyping her bitch up. But we ain't gonna go there. Just let it go. But I think people need to get what I'm saying. Like, shit, that's why them niggas don't come out. But shit, somebody gonna know. You might well come out, baby. Like, it'll stop a lot of confusion, diseases.
I
It'll stop
mean,
a lot
to be honest with you, more women are accepting gay bisexual men today for some
yeah,
reason.
but I've been seeing, yeah, it's more women accepting it more than men would.
Yeah,
But
Jock. I had a video of Jock saying that. Um, it used to be frowned upon, but it's
But
not a
I
big
guess
deal.
I
it's
guess
still
that's why these little weird women be asking, Lean, who gay? I be thinking they be wanting to have these men with a
I,
grip.
I, I, and I hate to interrupt right quick, but
I'm bringing. I'm gonna play that Jock video. Hold up.
okay.
And what he said made a lot of sense, but this is what Jock had to say about the women are more accepting bisexual men now than ever before. Keep this up.
The black women are more accepting of a gay man than a heterosexual man. I ain't saying I'm wrong with the gay man, but you and the gay man are not gonna continue to populate and build. Where do we continue to create our greatness? So now everybody gotta have surrogates. Everybody gotta go to a whole nother layout to conceive, to keep our bloodline alive. I love us all. Gay, straight, whatever. I love us all. But I want y'all to see it's a system in place.
I think I think that's a little fear mongering. I think
What
this
you were
fear mongering.
saying, George?
I think this fear mongering. I think this really taking something, trying to blow some shit out of proportion. You know, talking about the population and all that. I mean, it ain't this serious. It ain't this serious. Well, you know, just focus on helping people to where they don't have to live like, you know, live like less than because of any reason. For any reason. I'm an egalitarian. I'm like, I don't care, gay, straight, Catholic, anything. I think everybody should have an even playing field in life. But instead of talking about, man, how you gonna repopulate them, it ain't even that drastic. The numbers prove that. Just chill, man. Just do your little clip. But other than that, just come on. Just be for real. It's not take this place that they don't need to go.
Well, he kind of tried to approach it from a religious kind of perspective. Sodom Gomorrah. He was trying to hit from the angle where a man and a woman was put on earth to reproduce. You know,
okay. Y'all know I'm a Christian, right? Y'all know I'm a Christian. I talk to God. God probably sick of hearing from me, but at the same time, you got to deal with how folks got to really live in the real life. Not everybody's a Christian, so when somebody gay got to interact with somebody that ain't a Christian, it's gonna be hard for them, or it's gonna be hard for them to deal with a Christian. They have to deal. They have an extra thing to deal with, and people sometimes don't really just don't realize it. So, but I want them to have the same rights as everybody else.
Yeah. Now, with my growth, I'm in agreement with let everybody be who they really are. You still can reproduce, you still can replenish the earth, just in your section. This is your section, this is their section, this is this section. Everybody, not for everybody. So if a man and a woman come together and they create a child, that's what they want to do. Create the child.
Right.
If you know what I'm saying, and if the male and male want to get together for pleasure, that's their choice. Female get together for pleasure, that's their choice. What business is it of anybody else that's outside of that relationship?
It's not.
Similar to what Lynn stated earlier.
Unless you end up with lube on your doorknob, it ain't got a damn thing to do with you. Just let people live their life. It's not your business. It's really not. Hell, I got a son with a lesbian. The boy's gonna be 20 Saturday. I had to raise him with that.
He having fun though, cause he able to slap. You know, he doing his thing
right now. But do you see how quick that ended? Just I talk off air. That's a wrap already. 2 weeks a wrap. So the thing is, now he back in line. But think about it. He had to deal with a mother with MS in a wheelchair all his life. He just him and her being an openly, So there was a lot on him, but to the family, it wasn't no big deal. To my mama, it wasn't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? It just so a lot of times, like I know sometimes, like when you ask some questions, I might not say nothing, but it's just because I thought we were further along in the understanding of the homosexual community than what we really are. I thought we were further along with these questions, and I ain't insulting the question. I'm just saying this. It's just a lot of this. I guess maybe it was because I was raised, accepting everybody. I've told the story a million times, but we need to now. You know what? Now I'm talking too damn much. Let's promote your social media. Where can we find you at?
They know me on Facebook. It's called Team Lynn. Team Lynn Forever. I got like a lot of pages. They report a lot of my page, and they got a lot of fake pages of me. They weird like that, but I'm popular on Facebook. And I'm trying to grow my platform on TikTok too. Like a lot of people love me over there too and show me love. And okay. I'm trying to be on YouTube. Like I'm trying different things, but all I've been used to being on Facebook.
Yeah.
But it's so negative.
I got another clip I want to play for him, George. Hold up.
All right.
What do you think about this clip?
This is going to be a little hard for some people to digest, but you might not be gay. We do a very poor job of educating men on what intimacy looks like and what sexuality actually is. So there's a lot of people who are convinced that because they enjoy intimate spaces with men that they are gay, or are convinced that because they have effeminate traits that that's indicative of them being gay, or that if you have tried sex with a man that you are now pigeonholed into being gay for the rest of your life, when none of that is the truth. For a lot of people, their sexuality is not necessarily indicative of who they like as much as it's where they want to sit in society. So there's men who have found comfort with other men because women just simply don't like them, are not okay with what they do, how they behave, all the things. Or there were a lot of men who grew up in male-dominated spaces, whether you play sports, were always in activities that are male-centered, and so you have really, really grown an affinity for men, always being around them, recognizing their attraction, all the things. So my advice to you is to sit with self and figure out who do you actually like. Not who likes you, not who your parents want you to like, not the perks of liking this gender versus that gender. Who do you actually like? And if that's men exclusively, then welcome to the club. But if that is not, that is okay as well. And honestly, if a label does not fit, you do not have to wear it. So whether you arrive at gay, bi, straight, pan, asexual, whatever you arrive at, or not a label at all, be kind to yourself.
Y'all going out?
Yeah. How did you? He
I'm
said
sorry.
made sense.
You say what?
What he said, did it make sense?
It kind of did. It really did make sense because shit. That's what a
Did
lot of. Huh?
did jail really make you say I'm coming out?
It like pushed me to come out because I seen another person that's like me, and they was out and everything. So it kind of inspired me, I guess, inspiration or something made me come out, being comfortable with myself. Saying I was saying like, if they accept her, they accept me. So
Right.
so we both black and we both was young, so I can do it if she did it. That's how I looked at it. And I know I ain't scared of nobody, so well, I gotta accept everything that comes with this life, and I've been accepting ever since.
How long did it take for everybody to just embrace you?
Ooh.
Majority, the people who matter. I want to know what mom said.
My mama loved me, but she just didn't like the things that I did, like cutting up and stuff. Like I used to make my cash. That's how I made my cash ups being, I guess, dramatic, overboard. Like I do extra stuff. Like I cut up and stuff, climb the tree, go do a lot of stuff to get my cash ups. And she just didn't like the embarrassment. Like as a mother, I guess, by her being a mother, it's embarrassing to her. But I didn't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. Because it's my life. I'm grown. It ain't like I was a juvenile or a child or an infant or something that's doing this. Then it's your fault. Then it's like you can take the blame or be embarrassed. But I'm an adult now. You don't have nothing to do with that. I know you love me and you don't want me doing those things or want to see that or want nobody talking about me, but it's not your fault, mother. It's not your fault, mom.
Let me ask you a
I feel like
question.
my dad accepted it faster than my mama, like to me.
Really?
I thought my dad would have, huh?
I'm sorry.
Really?
I would take you. I would to get there.
You can go. What you say?
Now,
Mute.
let's say you would have settled down one day.
Go ahead,
Would
Joe.
you? Let's say you would have settled down one day. You would have meet the right person. You would settle down. You decide that's your it person. Would you could ever consider adopting a child?
Look again.
I was
Okay.
asked till I talk now, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked it. I would love to adopt two children if I could, a boy and a girl.
Right.
Like
Okay.
that would make my life complete. I don't gotta be on social media no more. I ain't gotta be on TV. I ain't gotta do nothing. I got my husband, my babe, my kids, and we're good. As long as we
Okay.
financially stable, I'll be okay. That's all I'm missing to me, a family, like far as my family.
I hope you find it one day for real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you. But
I know what
How hard do you think?
I know what it's like to want family, and the thing is, it don't matter where you come from. We all got that bond.
Go ahead, George.
I was saying it because I know what it's like to want a family, and I want to show that there's something that no matter where we come from, we all want this universal. and it's one thing that holds us together. I just wanted to show that even though you wanted a family, and I can feel that in you. So maybe there's some things we can do to maybe we can see fewer differences in us and more things that's alike in us, and I think that's gonna make the world a better place.
So, Lynn, with the guys that you meet, how do you think you can find someone who would embrace and come out and be like, "This is my person"?
I'd have had a couple boyfriends, but they weren't fully what I needed and wanted. But first of all, I need a man that gonna love himself first. Love himself. Like, he gotta love himself completely. Cause if he don't love himself, he not gonna love me. And I just now like starting to realize that like now. I didn't look at it like that. I feel like I can make him love me. I can make him change. I can make him be big like me. It's like I had more confidence in the men that I was with than they had in themselves. But if I can find that right person to embrace me and all that, oh, DJ Blake, my life will be like complete to me. I feel like a lot, and especially the children. Oh my God. I can just have children, forget the man right now. I get them first. I get the kids first. Because I know a lot of my stuff is a lot of disappointing and disrespectful and crazy stuff that I do. It will kind of have to be leveled. Like, I had to like find some boundaries because now I got kids and children looking up to me. That's mine. Right. And I want to see that it's okay. Yeah, I can see that mom or dad, whatever they want to call me, a hustler or not to get that money or not a, like, I don't know. But I don't want them to think that that's okay, that I'm doing what I'm doing to be who make them want to do it. I don't want to. Now, if they want to do it on my own, I'm going to respect my child and I'm going to go with them. Like, I might get mad or don't like it, but I got to love my child. That's how I feel. I would love my child. I want my child gay, stripper, drug addict, sell, like, all I can do is love them and tell them, like, baby, you got to do better. Like, it'll hurt me. I will cry. I would, like, it make me cry, tear up now. They ain't got no kids. It just hurt me. And I want a baby like a newborn baby. Like, I don't want no child that's been in and out of foster home. I would if I could, but they kind of damaged. Like, maybe I could help that child, baby. Though I might could. I just look at it like I probably could show them different than what they've been used to. Like, I don't want them to look at me like the past foster parent. I don't want them to look like I want them to be like grateful for me, thankful for me, and like just love me because I'm gonna love you back.
As long as you show them love, that's what they'll for you.
Go ahead, Joe.
As long as you show them love, that's what they'll show you. That's the most important thing because, I was an advocate for a lesbian couple. You know what I'm saying? And I recommend that kids.
Turn your mic. You can turn your mic up now because he know how to control. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, can y'all hear me okay now?
Now you good. Go ahead.
And the reason that the adoption is so important is that, I've been an advocate for a lesbian couple, and I recommended that the kids be placed with them permanently because to me, it didn't matter that they were a lesbian couple. Their sexual orientation didn't matter. They were a unified couple. They had their stuff together. Them kids had their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why remove them just because something aesthetically looks wrong to them? I felt like that was wrong. So that's why I feel like anybody got a right to parenthood as long as they are fit and sound. I believe in two parents, but I don't care if it's two dudes, man. It's just two dudes. I ain't worried about how the kid got here because there's plenty of kids need adopting. I'm an advocate for adopting children. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get them good homes and just look past certain things that may be non-traditional to us and allow people to be able to adopt children.
Well, yeah, because
I got one more video on the show, and then we're gonna come to a close.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, my phone like on 15%.
Hey, how you feel about this? Since you don't have no charger, hold on a bit.
Want to know what I came to the realization of? I'm a DL gay man. No, a DL straight man. And let me explain.
What he had
Because
D
I
Black?
still like coochie.
Oh.
But I'm still in the closet. I'm ashamed to come out and let people know I still like Cooter Mama because they go judge me. People gonna stop loving me if I like coochie. And from the bottom of my heart, that really hurts me. I want to be straight and proud. But if I come out, will they still love me the same?
That's basically what I told you earlier. That's why they don't want to lose their love and that way they was treated. They don't want to risk that. If a lot
Why
of
you?
men could come out, DJ Black, well, D Black, they will come out.
Yeah. What?
But they don't lose the love, the respect, and I guess their comfort zone. I don't know.
Right.
But
Cause
by
do
me
you?
never messing with females, I didn't care about none of that because I didn't mess with females. So it was
Do
okay
you,
for me. I'm
So
sorry.
you have been with a female before.
Oh, never. I had a play girlfriend, but we never. It wasn't like that. That was like elementary, almost high. But no, I never been with a woman sexually ever.
But do you, one thing I want to allude to in terms of the struggle in dealing with this sexuality is the fact that so many of our young gay men and women end up taking their own lives, because of the pressure, because of the ridicule, because of their own internal struggle in dealing with their sexuality. And you compound that with society and a family and dealing with so-and-so gonna think and all the changes they're gonna have to go through if they choose to come out, which is some I admire in people because that's a brave thing to do. But I watch somebody do it. So the thing is that's a hard struggle in being a young gay person for just walking these journeys with my friends because I guess the part of town I grew up in Memphis was very, very liberal. So, it wasn't nothing to pick up the free gay magazine and read it every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that was a cool way to grow up. So I'm not saying every place should be like that, but at least should be where people be comfortable with it. But it's hard to because you got to deal with Big Mama, you got to deal with the church members, you got to deal with your job, you got to deal with that's sometimes they may already have kids, so they got a lot to deal with. So that's we make sure we deal with everybody's mental health issues. Get folks in therapy where they can help sort that out. Not even if nothing happened to you, even if nobody forced you, get in therapy because you got a lot to navigate. You got a lot of moving parts. Especially if you black, you got that compounded with being gay. On top of that, address your mental health on the front end. Take care of yourself on the front end, and then your status. You don't have full blown AIDS. You got HIV. You can be an example for people to take care of themselves because a lot of folks in that status and don't even know it.
And that was one of the main reasons I wanted to get him on here. And I told him that too, just to inspire other people to come out, express themselves, explain to them the struggle. So it may look like it's an interrogation, but when you're interviewing someone, and this is an interview, you want to know, because it's people out there that see Lynn that wants to be Lynn, like he said, that's jealous of Lynn. And then it's people who admire Lynn that wants to come out, but they're afraid. What's going to happen when my dad finds out? And he said his dad accepted it quicker than his mom. Right. So it's like, you never know. And he wasn't afraid of taking that chance. So he took the chance, and now he's, a successful phenomenon. And if he, with us being in the social media age, if he stayed on the right track, hook up with the right marketing and everything, this dude can be easily a regular 100,000 plus guy, person a year. You know what I'm saying? Easy, or more. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because The dude go live and it's 3,000 people in less than 5 minutes. You know how you look at a car that goes 0 to 100 in 6 seconds and you like, wow. This nigga go live and you looking at 500 in shit before a minute is up. It's 500 people watching. 2-3 minutes, it's more, 700.
Yeah.
So he didn't got the algorithms. The dude is on point when it comes to his social media presence. I'm hearing his voice and his maturity. He speaks well. I mean, this guy can actually be going around here doing seminars. Nigga, you could be booking your own seminars at the Monroe Civic Center in that $300 room, charging people $10, $15 a head. You give away a couple of gifts and shit, man. It's just so much you could be doing because, you know, of your following. And they will come. Out of your thousands and thousands of followers, let's just say you get 300, 500 to even show up, $10 a head. That's $5,000, and all you doing is talking about HIV inhibition. Come on, man, it's just so much. You should never starve. Go ahead, George.
I advise you, if you really serious about taking yourself to the next level, I'm finna give you some game right quick. All right, you cool with this? This gonna help you now. You got something going. I'm finna tell you some stuff that's gonna really help. That's gonna really help you along this journey. Okay. I charge for this, but I'm gonna let you know. Man, get ready to invest in yourself. I know that money tight right now. I know that money ain't flowing. I know you got the presence, but the dollars ain't translating. You know what I'm saying? I know what this like. The thing is, take your time. Start to build you some revenue streams. Use your name to leverage. I tell you what, we talk off the air. We talk afterwards because I got some stuff I think would help you. Just some advice. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it would be important and it would be timely that would help you at least from a social media aspect. Just some of what I know. Because I think that'll go a long way to breaking a lot of the stigma that are affecting you and that are resulting in so many of our young men and young women killing themselves every year. I'm a mental health advocate. That's my concern. That's where I'm at. So,
Yeah, he's into mental health. So people talk to him. Then we have another therapist that be on here. She actually has her degree. She's a mental therapist. She does the mental health thing. So there's plenty of people you could reach out to also when you just need to vent and they don't know you from Jack. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead, George.
Okay. I gotta slide this in there because you know I'm smooth like this. I just started a business called Meta Mindset, mentoring and coaching. Meta Mindset mentoring and coaching. We're online life coaching service. So a lot of the things that I'm gonna kind of tell Lynn, you know, you can learn there. You know, but if you want to learn, you know, if you need life coaching, if you have things going on, maybe Deacon posted. Well, I know it's on this page, so if you just look on this page, you'll see it. But I think it can help. You know, it can help everybody. It can help you, especially what you're trying to do, what you're trying to make money out of. Because you know, I tell you, we'll talk off there. We'll talk off the air. But I think it's important to support people, man, in enterprise, regardless of where they come from. Even if they don't come from where we may think they should come from, or where we come from. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's up.
So wrap it up, Lynn. Tell them what your future, what you have going on in the future, man. What's going on?
Try to keep staying under the radar, like not go to jail, not get in trouble. I'm gonna try my best to like.
I'm gonna stop that shit though. That you didn't went to jail enough.
Yeah, it's time to cut that out. It's time
Yeah,
to, I'm tired of it. Like, that's we done with that. I'm just still fighting charges and stuff, but I'm gonna get them dismissed or dropped or whatever happened with it. But we not finna catch no new charges, and we not finna go back to jail, and we not finna be fighting. Now, if somebody try to hit me now, I gotta protect myself. I gotta defend me. But I'm trying my best to avoid conflict and drama and problems. But I know how I can get because I haven't fully developed to that stage yet or fully changed. But it's a process. Like I'm trying my best to. Like I be trying to catch myself. I be different now a little bit. Cause some stuff I be letting slide and like let it go. Cause I know how I used to could get, and I haven't done it. So
yeah, you have to choose your battles, man.
You know.
Do you think
Some of my battles to God, let him fight them too.
Okay.
That's real. And like I told you, and I'm gonna tell the people that's watching, do the mute. This is more like a therapy session. So yes, it looked like it's an intervention, and it looked like he's being interrogated. The mic, do the mute. Yeah, it looked like he's being interrogated, but he's not. We're just asking questions and let him express himself in ways that he can't do on his platform. I've watched a couple of episodes, and you get emotional. You done went through this and that, and you sit in the car and you go through this, and man, you done went through more cars than the average millionaire, bro. And I'm like, so it's just so much, man. You like you say, you know how to speak. You have the gift of gab. I have no doubt that you'll get out of those charges because you know how to talk to the people. And I was just glad that you took the time to come on here and speak your mind. You have a totally different audience, a different fan base. What's that song? Oh, I can't think of that song, but it's some song that you was dancing to, going crazy, and I think it was one of your most viral videos or moments. But you was jumping around, you was twerking on some song.
In the mall with him. It was my
Rich
song or something. It was something I said or something from a song.
Pluck, 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 pluck.
Oh Lord. I went out hitting that door. Oh yeah.
Man, look.
I had
When that
remixed
song
it.
come on in the car, or I'm somewhere and I put that song on, and the wife with me back, she said, "Man, every song remind me of Lynn." So you have a lot of moments.
They probably know what it is.
Pluck, 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 pluck.
Give me it.
Grits
I
and something
forgot.
green. And I can't think of the song, but I play it every now and then.
Yeah, and that makes you think a beat on it.
And then I remember you on that song, the remix. What's the guy name that signed to Yo Gotti? Boogie with the
put that C on me. I ain't gonna say a word. I know you, my love.
yeah, and that's what I
when
know.
I remix it, yeah. They
That
love
was
it too.
that was your shit. When that dropped, that was Lean shit. But
I ain't gonna
yeah,
say a word. I know you fuck with my little Lynn.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then shed a lie, send $1, $2, any dollar.
Oh yeah, they love it.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm familiar. I would have watched your work. But yeah, man. On the cool, before we close out, I appreciate you coming on, and I wish you much success, man. Keep doing what you're doing. The sky is the limit. You know how to deal with the haters. That's nothing. If you don't have haters, you ain't doing nothing.
I know,
so
right?
Keep doing what you're doing. 2025, get you more hate. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And just keep it going. Most of all of us that's successful, that came from where we came from, you wouldn't be where you are without a hater. I created them. You got them. Every successful person that climbed out of that barrel to do bigger and better things had a tribe of haters behind them. You know what I'm saying? And that keeps us motivated and keep that strive going.
I'm so looking at it like I'm the leader and they the followers. That's how I'm gonna start looking at it. I'm saying, hey, my
Yeah,
followers, come. Let me lead y'all right quick and get to doing me.
exactly. That's
That's
it.
how I look
I
at it now.
mean, you saw how I
You can't
came.
climb that
So,
barrel. It made me think they try to behind me, trying to climb it too. So at least I'm already up, almost trying to get up there. And they behind me, mad, trying to pull me down.
trying to pull you down. Crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
But it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for coming on. Shit, whenever you just want to vent, inbox me. We'll come up with a topic. You come on here and you know say your things. We'll work some things out. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you don't have George information, I'll send you his information because he can turn you on some things. And he's in Dallas. Do you ever
Okay, you
be
can
that
send
way
it to
in
me.
Dallas?
Huh?
You ever be in? But pause your mute. Okay. Do you ever be in the Dallas area, Dallas Fort Worth?
When I'm down that way, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, if you ever that way, that's what George is. I'll send you his information. He can pass some things on if you have any questions on how to connect with his connects. You know, he got you. But yeah, it's time for you to build your brand. You got the social media presence. Now it's time to build your brand. Um, Team Lynn can be a brand. You know, I don't know if you have an EIN or if you have a sole proprietorship or INC, but you need to, I mean, an LLC, you need to incorporate yourself. And that would keep your mind off of going back to jail. Once you have a brand and you have to protect your brand, keep being crazy Lynn on social media, but just don't do the stupid shit. It's different than being crazy and being stupid. You know what I'm saying? So, 2025 is time for you to take things a little bit serious. And like they say, you have the social media presence, you have the gift of gab. Get out there, market yourself. And if TC and all them people can be up with Tyler Perry and all that shit, hell, why can't Lynn? Because you are a person within itself. And I was always taught, my dad always told me if one person can do it, you can too. And that's where my drive came from. So whatever you want to do, just focus on doing that and put yourself in the area with the right people to make it happen. You get what I'm saying? But I know, you know, your fans, they gonna be your fans and try to hold you down. But on the same note, entertain them. But when you're not on camera, be working on your business shit. And I heard you speak, so you can't play dumb around me no more. I hear you speak. I know where you're trying to go. So I see this now. And then I hear your support. You got your mom in the background. You know, that warmed my heart when I heard your mom in the background, you know what I'm saying, talking. And she embraced, and she always called me Wayne Wayne, you know what I'm saying? And I met her when I was fresh out of Jackson State. And she was actually talking to one of my homeboys, which I found out was my cousin. And that's how she and I got close. Then y'all was across the street, and you know. But it's been a pleasure speaking with you, man. I'm glad you answered the questions because Austin had a lot of questions because um, he just recently found out someone in his family was a young cousin of his, or his brother, young cousin, just came out being gay, and the family didn't know how to accept it. So those questions he was asking you was trying to figure out how to communicate with his cousin, with his young cousin. So you came on here and enlightened them tonight. And so though your fans, oh, he being interrogated, he exposed us. Nah, this is an interview. This is a platform where you came on, you express yourself. They were saying, oh, we already heard this story, but telling this story to a panel is different than you telling it on your, thing. You got actually have people that can help, people who can offer advice, people who can offer you connects to go see this person, that person. They can help you this, help you that, and go to this organization. So with all of that, just take everything in stride, and I'll be hitting you up. and I'm gonna give you George information. And like I said, he loves supporting, so he'll probably be a supporter that shoot you a little, cash every now and then. You know what I'm saying? When he see you out there trying to do something, just hit him up and say, hey, I'm trying to do this for the community. I'm trying to do this. I'm needing that. George know how to reach out there and get those funds. So that'll be somebody that you can reach out to on that aspect. But with that being said, we seen life through the lens of Lynn. So you need to get these. I'm giving you slogans now. The lens of Lynn, okay, and going live with Lynn. That's another. You need your own. You need your own podcast. And the thing about that is you just have to be consistent. If you say 9 o'clock, be 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? You just can't go live. Boom, I'm just live. But on that note, it can grow you in different areas. So if you're trying to grow your YouTube, then host your podcast on YouTube. If you want to get more into TikTok, then host because you got Facebook. So I'm talking about your act just pick up the phone, go live, and then fart on the fucking shit, and 1,000 people click. How you doing, Lynn? Hey, let me send you $100. Here go $50. So you got Facebook on lock. Yeah, wherever you want to go, that's where you need to host your podcast. Going live with Lynn through the lens of Lynn. It just depends on what you're talking about, on there. Give it 30 minutes a day. Give it an hour. You know what I'm saying? And then now you done mastered that. So then when you do go to someone who can actually take you to the next level, a Tyler Perry, a Deion Sanders, because it's easy to get to these people. I got connects to everybody. I just don't have no reason to share them. So do that and then see what's next. Because I see a bright future ahead of you now that I'm listening to your level head. Because the Lynn that I'm seeing was from 2, 3, actually before the pandemic. The last time I really talked to you was before the pandemic, one time at the townhouse. And I think it was a lot of raver people in the house. You was on the dance floor. It was crazy. And that was the last time. And that was in that was in what, 2019? That was 2019. And then the pandemic was 2020. And, we shut down in March and then I left. So, but yeah, I do appreciate you for coming on, man. It's been a pleasure. I'm surprised Luke didn't pop up on here so you can remember who Big Luke was, but that was my DJing partner. I put him in the DJ game. We used to DJ all the dances. But yeah, with that being said, man, I do appreciate you. Wish you much success. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And before we go, let them know what all you have to be thankful for, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Well, I thank you so much for inviting me on the show because it made me it gave me a couple marbles in my head. It's time for Lynn to just grow and never stop growing. Because 2025, I did claim that before I got out, I said this is my year. I wrote my goals down and everything, and I accomplished 4 of them. I got 11 more. They big goals though, so I got 11 more, but I'm gonna get them accomplished. But I know my biggest goal is gonna come from next year, because I just feel it. But I'm thankful that I'm able to breathe, walk, have people that love me and support me, no matter what I've been through or what I've been doing or who I am or what I am. I'm so thankful for that, and I'm also thankful for my parents, my family members, my couple of friends. I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful for all that because I don't have to have that. And there's a lot of people that don't have that. And there's a lot of people been looking for that for years and their whole life. But I'm thankful to have that. So I'm highly blessed. What is this? Blessed and highly favored.
Yeah, that was what they say. Hey, and I want you to you gotta think it's a niece that you be going back and forth with. Try to reach out to everybody in your family between now and 11:59 tomorrow, and just tell them you love them. I want you to do that because y'all don't need to be beefing. If you and her hook up, dude.
I know you're talking about Arabian, my sister Tammy daughter. We ain't into it no more. We could. But I'm gonna try to reach out to her. We got each other's Snap and Instagram.
That's what's up. Nothing but positivity, man. Positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going. And that concludes our conversation with Lynn. We were going through the lens of Lynn. Mute it for me, Lynn.
Okay.
We was going through the lens of Lynn tonight. We was live with Lynn, a social media influencer. Man, you know, he got so much that he can offer. So I just had to get him on here just to get into the mind of him and just let him express himself. So that was the purpose. So no, it wasn't an interrogation or anything. We just was letting him express himself on another platform. And it seemed like it was a success. He enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And with all that being said, we about to get out of here. Speak on It podcast, 2K24. And with all that being said, man, appreciate you. Hit me up, and I'm gonna give you George information. So look for that. And on that note, Speak on It podcast, 2K24. We out. Peace.
What you thinking, man? I've been in the polyamory lifestyle. I can't even say lifestyle because it's not a lifestyle. It's a way of loving, not a way of living. I've been polyamorous for about 10 years now. Okay. And the mindset for me is mentally, I think I've been polyamorous longer than actually practicing it because I've always felt that this monogamy just doesn't fit for me. Right. I don't understand why I have to only love one person or why I can only show affection for one person. Where is this written? Why do I have to go along with what the societal standard supposedly is? Right.
And then
the problem comes when you love somebody too much. When you let yourself love somebody too much,
and they don't love you the same.
It's not even matter whether they love you back or not. They can love you back, but it's still unhealthy to love somebody that much. Which I understand that ideology of that. Well, I can't have. I might as well. You know, I've been there. I know that. But at the same time, you have to realize, you know, what your culpability is in a relationship going, however it went. You know, you start thinking about, well, damn, I did this. So, you know, you can love somebody too much. And then, see, that complicates things for us men because we already have a hard time forming those emotional attachments. You already told, don't do that.
The missing link to that goes back to a time before we were even talking. Why doesn't my father like me? Is that a protection for me? Right. Or is that the way he was raised? Or maybe somebody hugged him one day, a man hugged him. I'm not saying this is what happened, but I'm just saying we got
No, but there are things that could have happened that absolutely that caused him to be the way he is.
Made him feel weird, needed.
Right.
So the things that we think are sometimes a rejection or a lack may have been a protection.
And most of the time they are like absolutely. But if we don't understand that, all we know is the rejection.
You see, like what I understand with my father,
men were going to jail, killing each other, and then now we got bisexual, then we got gays, now we got transgender. So with all of that going on, the purpose of that was removing the black man, the black male from the household. Okay? So with him not being in the household, she's getting the welfare, or she's out there in the workforce, forced to take care of herself, and if she have children, to take care of the children alone. Whether he's in jail, whether he's dead, whether he's bisexual, whether he's gay, whatever. The black male was removed from the home, and black woman was forced to provide for the children, for herself.
You're missing one other thing that removes black male from the home. That's white women. Because after a while, it was run on black men, white women. Yeah, white women. You know, at one point, black men, they just had to have a white woman. No matter what their social economical status was, white women was the way to go. And so that pulled a lot of black men out of the house.
Damn, I sure missed that. I mean, I know Rick James. You know, I know. You know, I mean, you did it. I just didn't think of that as a major absence of the black man. So you
being a provider means so many things.
Right.
It means put you in a house. You know, it means I got your back. It means we're doing this together. It means I'm not gonna walk away when things get hard. You know, that's providing, right? I'm gonna provide emotional protection so that you can, you know, I'll be present for you when you don't feel like you can be there for yourself or whatever, you know. So there's so much more definition to the thing, right? And even on the flip side, looking at, you know, the men with kids, right? I remember I did not want a man who had kids, and I was about 25 when I met my ex-husband.